Namaste, my Phoenicians. Hi, it's Case. Welcome or welcome back to Frequency Phoenix 555. My Phoenicians, you know I was minding my own business, sorting out my Brazilian weaves, doing my Shanti workouts, doing my yoga, balancing my chakras, listening to my sound baths. And I was pulled to the deck yet again. By who, you might ask? Divine Masculine. Yes. Today's reading is inspired by subscriber Clint Harlan. This Divine Masculine has stepped into his divinity and he is woke beyond measure. Okay? He has inspired me to do this reading. Let's get into it. If you notice that the candle flame is quite low at this moment in time, and it's... Can you see the puddle of wax? This reading is for the Divine Masculines that have awoken. Okay, or are on the path to awakening. This is not for Divine Masculines involved with any karmatic people in any way, shape or form. This is not for Divine Masculines still living in Karmidia. Okay, this is for the woke and awakening Divine Masculines. Let's get the energy for the read, my Phoenicians. Energy for my woke Divine Masculine. The ancestors, the way showers, spirit guides. They have initiated the Divine Masculine back into the fold. Yeah. Divine Masculine faced his shadow side. And by staying spiritually strong and recognizing their faults, their foilables, and going to the divine and inviting the divine spirit back into their life. Let me bring one more card on this. They faced their shadow side. See? Deaf to the old way. Deaf to the old way of thinking and being as well as doing. The Divine Masculine that has gone through, or should I say gone to spiritual quarantine. They went into the quarantine a shadow of their former selves. They were haunted by, I see a lot of subconscious thoughts here. I feel as though I need to do the reading on these cards that I drew. Let me just look at the base. Look. The base of the deck, invocation. These Divine Masculines that went into spiritual quarantine, they were... Before I speak, look. This is how the woke Divine Masculines have been. They were in incubation. Their intellect, their intellectual balance, their confidence, their self-esteem, mental activity, their passion and drive and their ambition had them wrapped in a bundle. I can't even speak now. It was all keeping them enclosed in a bubble, a spiritual bubble. Because they truly wanted the change. They wanted difference in their life. and they were sent a healer. They were sent their spiritual guides, their way showers, their ancestors, to show them the way and break generational curses. Okay. What has died? What had to die? What had to die around the woke divine masculines, okay, was their need to be around immature energies. Okay, we've got the Page of Cups, that's Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. We also have the Eight of Wands. The Eight of Wands is represented by Sagittarius energy. We have the World card, which is set signs of Taurus, Scorpio, Aquarius and Leo, as well as Earth and Saturn stability, as well as the Lovers, Gemini energy. The woke divine masculines had to change their approach on love, on the type of love that was being brought towards them. They found that love to be immature, extremely promiscuous and abusive. They found that they had a lot of dreams, a lot of broken dreams in a situation that they was situations and circumstances that they were finding themselves in. And they had to end it with the World card. They had to make a choice. They had to make a choice to begin again. On all levels. And because they spiritually chose to make this choice, things are coming in more swiftly to them. Ideas, intuitive messages. Gotta check the time, don't want to take too much time because it's something up with my phone. I need to get a proper camera. That's what the Phoenix means. What shadow aspects did divine masculine face? Okay. They had to look at things from a new perspective. This is the Hangman, this is Neptune energy. Okay. They had to realize that they were sacrificing themselves to situations where they were not getting any help. Not spiritually, not help in the sense where they was raising their vibration, being able to address the shadow aspects of their personality, which was keeping them grounded in karmidia. They had to face the fact that the situation that they put themselves in or found themselves in was extremely unstable. They had to become accountable for their foolish actions and patterns. The biggest lesson that the woke divine masculines had to find was to learn detachment, put away guilt and shame. The Five of Cups. The Five of Cups is represented by, again, Scorpio energy as well as Mars energy. This was about them taking action and ending what they felt to be at that time important relationships. This was about them realizing that these relationships and situationships was unbalancing their emotions, because it was only pouring into their shadow side. Feeding their unbalanced root chakra desires. When a root chakra is unbalanced, this person, this divine masculine, was going around feeling unloved. So because of that insecurity, they were seeking the love and recognition by many. They were feeling sexually inadequate, so they sought prowess amongst many. They took out their frustrations. What did they take out their frustrations on? We need to know exactly what did they take out their frustrations on during their dark period. We have the Five of Swords, the Hermit, which is Virgo energy, as well as Cancer energy, the Chariot. They took out a lot of their frustrations by being petty bogetti. There was a lot of verbal and emotional back and forwards until they realized that they had to isolate themselves from that situation, until they were divinely guided to go within. And because they went within and sought that what is the word that I'm looking for? And sought that inner vigilance, and withdrew themselves from situations that, as I said, they were sacrificing themselves to, whether this was physically, mentally, or spiritually. That could be the overindulgence of drugs, sex, unhealthy bonds and chains, gossiping. But with the Chariot card here, this shows that they had determination and drive to tap into this new realization that they could change their environment through the change of their perspective. Look, it's on the base. They was a fool once, but they a fool no more. This is air energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. This is about divine masculines that have woken or are on the path, then taking a leap of faith, taking their true loyalty, their passion, their hope and desire towards a new beginning. Even though their path was unclear and they were afraid, these divine masculines continued to move forward, and what they found? Stability. They are now becoming the cornerstone for generations to come. The abundance that divine masculines have achieved at this moment in time is breaking generational curses. The Ten of Pentacles is represented by Virgo energy again. Okay, Virgo is about perfectionism, continuing to analyze situations. This is about tapping into your Mercury energy, your intelligence to assimilate yourself to a more divine way, a more divine path, a more divine method of living. Divine masculines divine masculines have turned their back to fake situations, flimsy situations that have no value. They have on their cloak of wisdom, and they're holding on to their spiritual strength and drive, because they know that divine is now gifting them with the world in their hands. The Two of Wands is represented by Aries energy. This is about their inner energy, that spark that comes from the divine being ignited, and them having the initiative to continue to drive forward. This is also showing that whomsoever they're left behind is definitely seeing them as a missed opportunity with the Four of Cups. The Four of Cups is represented by Cancer energy and Moon energy. This person is unable to communicate their feelings because divine masculine is not even looking in their direction anymore. They're tapping into their intuition. They're keeping their wits about them. They're also working on their physique. They're working out. They're understanding that a fit and steady body is the ultimate breeding ground for a fit, steady, fertile mind. that the divine can pour into. This is about divine masculine understanding that they are not a rose. They are a sunflower. They are durable. They may not be as beautiful as a rose because, as I said, they are going through their awakening. But they are their own form of beauty as a sunflower, able to flourish in any circumstances. This is about divine masculine now tapping in to divine plans and having the willpower to drive themselves forward. This is about the woke divine masculines, fire and water energy, becoming and stepping into what they were meant to be, which is a natural born leader. This is about them being determined in their focus, continuing to be brave and courageous with the new that is being washed throughout their life. They fully understand that they like attention, but the attention that they're now seeking is from the divine. They have high expectations of life right now. Let's give this a good shuffle first, because we are about to ask, what is the domino effect of divine masculine breaking that generational curse on them? Wow. This is the King of Cups, okay? The King of Cups is represented by water and fire energy. This is about divine masculine is now become more calmer and nurturing. This person is now stable, I told you, a natural born leader, because divine masculine was responsible for their actions. The divine is going to gift them with their true divine partner. This is Gemini energy. Divine is telling divine masculine to continue to be curious and versatile. Continue to tap into your intellect, your mental intellect. This is also calling you to meditate more. What other gifts, if any, is divine masculine getting from breaking this generational curse? We have the Two of Pentacles. The Two of Pentacles is represented by Capricorn as well as Jupiter energy. Jupiter is the planet of fate, destiny, and good luck. We also have the 8 here. This is the infinity sign. This is the cause and effect. This is about good karma coming in. This is about divine masculine being able to face whatever life ups and downs may come towards them in life. Through breaking this generational curse, divine masculine is learning how to prioritize their time and whom to prioritize their time with, as well as being able to adapt. Adapt. That word just feels strong right now. What are they adapting to? What are they adapting to? Because we nosy. What are they adapting to? The 6 of Cups. They're adapting to the fact that they have lost a past love, a past situation. A past situation with the 6 of Cups is this is Scorpio energy as well as Sun energy. They have to adapt that they, because of the type of person and the vibration they was giving out at that time, caused a breakup or separation from someone who was a soulmate, somebody who was sent to them by the divine. Lover's card here. They also have to adapt, continue to adapt and accept the responsibility if they was the one that brought cheating and dishonesty into a situation. And also, what they have to understand, I'm thinking that I know where this is going. You know what the next card is. They have to understand that they're going to lose, or they lost the person that was offered to them, that was sent to them by the divine. They've lost them. They have to accept that. In order to break that generational curse, they had to lose a situation that they poured a lot of love and attention into, in some cases. And they have to fully accept that they're responsible for that. See, the High Priestess with all of their secrets. You know, this is third-party situations. The High Priestess is represented by water energy as well as the moon energy. They're also understanding what was part of the curse was keeping those secrets, not speaking their truth, unbalancing that soulmate, that soul partner that was gifted to them by the divine. Okay, need to check the time and then we're out of here. What are Divine Masculine's new eyes seeing? Their new eyes is looking at the third party situation that they had their soulmate in. Yeah. A mature person. They're looking at the fact that they should have been a mature person. There should have only been two people in this situation. Can you see all the cards? There should have only been two people in the situation, but yeah, you could see two women in that picture. That could be two men. Their new eyes are seeing that they brought about the demise of that situation with their poverty-minded behavior. Either the Divine Masculine or the person that they was dealing with. You can switch it around. Okay. Let's get a final advice for the Divine Masculines. Final advice, final message for the woke Divine Masculines. No backstabbing Judas can come up against you again. You're realizing that these people have the itchy and scratchy shell. That means that they have spiritually transmitted diseases. See? Divine is protecting you now, Divine Masculine. You will not be going through those cycles anymore. Because you know how to recognize real and fake with your new eyes. New eyes was the prize. Any more advice or words for Divine Masculine that have woke? This divine is telling you to continue to be more flexible. Continue to, with your practices of meditation, of working out, of healing your inner child. And this is what you need to say to any Decepticon from the past trying to come back into your shizne now that you healed and woke. Because divine is constantly downloading new ideas to you in your sleep, in a song, in a conversation you might overhear. Divine is telling you to pay attention. See, manipulator in reverse. That's not you anymore, Divine Masculine. I told you you're getting gifts. Because what? You chose wisely. You chose the Father Most High. That is your gift. Okay, that was the reading for the woke and awakening Divine Masculines. Thank you very much for your bookings and donations. You will notice that my prices have changed for my readings. All readings that were booked up until midnight yesterday are still being honoured at the same price, and I shall endeavour to make sure that I get all of the readings out by midnight tomorrow, which is Friday. If you require a personal read from me, all of my information is in the description box below. Please hit that thumbs up button, subscribe and share this message of the woke divine masculine with the woke divine masculines that you know. Let them know that they're on the right path and divine has got their back. Tell them to continue to hold their head high. Face, be responsible for things that have happened in their past and forgive themselves as well as others. And as I always say, from the ashes, baby, namaste.